What's Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Shot 3 Long Face, skinny body, and we back still black with some more fire Boruto anime manga content. Now, if you're gonna be don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, share the video with your friends, and let's hop straight into the business. Let's get it. Something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people believe is that we ain't seen the last of my man's MoMoshiki. I don't believe so. Nothing happens in the Naruto universe without a reason, without some type of repercussion, or without them coming back to it in a sense. For what I'm trying to say, first of all, to state the fact that if there was a way of saying rid MoMoshiki of the threat of taking over Boruto's body, which most likely there was gonna be after they introduced the whole entire problem into the story, you'd think they would just kill off MoMoshiki, right? And just end it at that. Well, if it's already impossible for MoMoshiki to take over Boruto's body, there's no more point of that being a threat. What's the point of keeping him around or having him even mention the fact that he only did this just so his soul can be attached to the world, meaning that his soul is still anchored to Boruto's body. Boruto being the vessel is still the anchor of Momoshiki's soul, meaning Momoshiki can't essentially take over Boruto's body. He can't resurrect to Boruto's body, but his soul will be able to link into the world thanks to Boruto. So as long as Boruto's alive, Momoshiki can cling to the world. Why would they have us receive that information unless there's something that's gonna come back to it? Unless it's really just like whatever with what Momoshiki was saying that's drawing near at the end of chapter 67 when he talked to Boruto in this frozen time-space dimension. He was telling Boruto it's coming, it's near, and everything that's happened up to now has nothing on what's to come. Boruto's acting like, well, shit, did I already lose everything? And Momoshiki's like, it's very, very close, but it's not here yet. Even know why it's gonna happen, he doesn't know the trigger or anything like that, but he can see some to an extent of Boruto's future and his past. And he's telling Boruto like, yeah, bro, them shits is gonna take everything away from you. So we still don't know what that means. Now, is this the last we've seen of Momoshiki? Why would he still want to cling to Boruto, cling to this world, if he already understands like, shit, everything's gonna be taken from you? He died. What could be worse than him dying, in a sense, basically him dying and knowing like, bro, you can't come back to life now after that? Do Momoshiki really just want to see it? Because there's been multiple occasions Momoshiki has told Boruto, you're interesting, you have a very, very intriguing fate, or something just like, it's just so like, what's going on with that nigga Boruto? Maybe curiosity killed the cat, and that's what Momoshiki just wants to stick around and round with Boruto's sense and see like, how is he going to carry out this destined doom that's coming and is lingering in his world. All in all, bro, is this the last we've seen of this nigga Momoshiki? Because like the way they brought it about, it's like, okay, I can't come alive no more. They could have just left it at that. And then I want to relate this and parallel it to the sense when Kawaki lost his karma. So obviously we already knew that Kawaki was going to retain the karma. So all back to chapter 1 and episode 1. But aside from all of that pre-given information, it's like Amado was saying off rip, soon as Kawaki lost his karma seal, do you feel powerless because you don't have the karma seal? Do you want to take out power? A few chapters later now, Amado's telling Kawaki, it's like, bro, I can give you weaponized karma. And obviously we already knew the things that were going down, but going back to when Amado was saying you feel powerless, all those small hints, like why would they give us all of those details, all of those small dialogues, if it wasn't obvious that this nigga Kawaki, not only is he obviously going to get a karma seal again, but he wants a karma, he wants the power, he wants the weaponized version, he grew up with it, it's a part of him. The bad part is just that nigga Jigen, that nigga Ishiki, so kind of a weaponized karma would be ideal in this case scenario for Kawaki. Now, why would they mention Momoshiki's world being able to cling to the world, or Boruto being an anchor for his soul, if they're gonna have nothing to do with Momoshiki? That's just something that I found, because first of all, yes, Momoshiki is my favorite Otsutsuki, hands down he is my favorite Otsutsuki, but I feel like Momoshiki is going to be the, not really the author, but the narrator in a sense to our ears for Boruto's path and Boruto's future and his destiny, meaning there's going to be bits and pieces of times where Momoshiki appears throughout Boruto, just letting him know like, damn, bro, shit is happening. I don't want them to be friends, you feel me? And this is the thing, I know this is not going to be the last we see of Momoshiki, so this is the thing, I don't want him to be friends with Boruto or anything. I can see the relationship being something like Momoshiki is literally, I wouldn't mind if Momoshiki only pops up from now on just to make fun of Boruto, like, I can't take over your body, but like, wow, that's some fucked up shit that just happened, and there'll be no help whatsoever, and it won't deny the fact that Boruto will still be able to have access to all of that power. We can still see he retains the karma after he wakes up, and obviously the karma pattern that spread across his chest, that covering his wound, that will now be there from now on. He can use all of that power shit. It's not even a discussion. It's just a matter of mastering it and becoming one and better with that power. But now it's just Momoshiki's soul being present there, lingering, thanks to Boruto's body and thanks to Boruto being alive and kicking each and every day. So Momoshiki could just eternally or mentally probably torment Boruto, not really torment Boruto, but just still at the times where he's able to pop up and be like, like shit is definitely not going to just pop up and be of no help. You feel me? I would not mind that at all. I would not mind be of no help, but still, in a sense, what he just did to Boruto, like, bro, it's about to happen. It's taking everything away from you. Ain't happened yet. It's close. You feel me? And next time he pops up, probably going to give us some information like, that's crazy. It's really starting. I feel it. I don't know. It's looking bad. Like, deuces. You feel me? In a sense like that, it could be much more bigger or probably much even more grander as to why Kishimoto decided to even keep that information and give it to us. Like, Momoshiki's soul is still going to be attached to this world. So there's going to be a reason for keeping this nigga Momoshiki around. He's just that nigga. There's definitely going to be more important role, or just a more like direct role in correlation with Boruto, aside from that old buddy Naruto Kurama shit, because we already had that. And I definitely don't think Kishimoto, despite what more people think, like they might go that well, or eventually they're going to end up going that well with Momoshiki will fond up to Boruto, I don't think they're going to end up doing that. I still don't end up thinking they're going to do that. Now, if this is going to be the last we see of Momoshiki, that would be wild. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. Like, they just mention that shit and they just do nothing or build nothing upon it. I would not be surprised at this point, but I highly doubt that would happen. I highly doubt that would happen, which is why I'm questioning it all in the sense is like, is this even the last we've seen of this Momoshiki? There's going to be more flashbacks, probably even more story. All in all, bro, just like more Otsutsuki stuff. And I really hope that Boruto and Kabuki literally aren't the only Otsutsuki that we have left in the story. There gotta be some more motherfuckers out there. But until my next video, it's your boy Blackuchi out there, long face, skinny body. Tell me, what are y'all thoughts on this nigga Momoshiki? His apparent last words to Boruto, his last warning to Boruto about his prophecy, saving Boruto's life, resurrecting Boruto. Boruto's now 100% fully new, different type of Otsutsuki, different breed, cut from a different cloth, and he's out here. Leave your thoughts below. Do y'all think we're gonna see this nigga Momoshiki again in the future? Definitely this nigga Borushiki, that form, they keeping that form. It has to keep that form, hands down. But to my next video, holla at your mama, holla at y'all, Black Child, yes sir.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said